morning, good afternoon. Fran Brown here, ready for your just under an hour's Pilates today. Make sure you've got enough room as usual. You've got your mat, you've got your bits of equipment, you've got wrist grips ready, your weights, and your activation band, your other bands. Today, I think we're going to do what I'm going to do today is just a little slow, relaxed session rather than any particular theme. So just slow it down a little bit, just some basic exercises and stretching, things like that. I'll see how we go. Anyway, okay. So as always, feet hip distance apart. Check your knee alignment, neutral spine position, open the chest, shoulder blades back and down, chin retracted. So it's all about our posture. No strain on the lower back, no strain on the neck. Draw the chin back, lengthen that lumbar spine, bend the knees just a little bit. 3 points of connection in the side from the side view. Okay, so breathing in through the nose, rib cage expanding. Breathing out through the mouth, rib cage closing. And the secret here is as when you close the rib cage, you don't let the upper body collapse. So keep that chest lifted, open the shoulders, breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth, engage the core without the upper body coming forwards. Okay, so pelvic floor, buttock muscles again, as usual, push out against your band for more activation, and then we'll go into our warm-up. Okay, up onto the balls of the feet, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth, draw the abdominals in, hinge the hips back without arching, draw the abdominals in, and then relax the arms, head, neck and shoulders. And you want to just hang there if you like, keep the arms relaxed and just feel the backs of the legs starting to stretch out. Breathing in again, breathe out, so draw the abdominals in, almost like tummy button drawing through to the spine, opening up the upper back there, tuck the chin in. Very important here, have a little look down at what your knees are doing at this point. Make sure they're not rolling in, particularly if you've got the activation band. Push out against your band to activate your core and to keep your alignment. Okay, up onto the toes, breathing in, breathing out, abdominals in, hinge the hips back, tuck the chin in, opening the shoulder blades and rolling forwards. Nice and relaxed, and straightening the back of the legs just a little bit so we get a warm-up stretch here. Breathing in, breathing out, slowly coming up, tuck the chin in, all the way back up to the top. Good. All right, back to the center. Posture as usual. Chest, 3 points of connection, neutral spine. Chin back so the head is relaxed. If you have the head jutting forwards like that, it's very heavy on the neck, you can feel it. If you draw it back, lift the chest, and you're quite relaxed there, there's no extra weight through the neck. Okay, so just breathing in and out, nice and relaxed. Shoulders forwards up, open up the chest, breathing in, breathing out, and then one after the other. Nice and relaxed, try and keep the feet, knees and hips facing the front, and just isolate that upper body, breathing in and out. Good, hands on the shoulders, so continue that movement, breathing in, breathing out, squeeze the shoulder blades together, keep the chest lifted, good, and then the arms, relax the shoulders, raise the hands, breathing in, breathing out, draw the abdominals in, stretching up, all the way back, and again, breathing in, breathing out, stretch, reaching up a little bit more, and from there reaching one arm up, and the other one, there, and there. So what we're going to do with this is also get our hips moving at the same time. So as we stretch our right arm up, we're going to bend our right knee and the left hip goes up to the ceiling. Okay, bend the left leg and we do the other way around. Left arm goes up, bend the left knee, right hip goes up to the ceiling. So it's not a action like that, you're literally moving the hips and the arms at the same time. So give that a go. Again, making sure the knee doesn't roll in when you do this. Stretching, breathing in, breathing out. So get that hip moving, just loosening up there, loosening up the hips, stretching, stretching, stretching. Good. And back. Shrug the shoulders and relax down. Good, breathing in, breathing out, lengthening, breathing in, breathing out, and then stretching to the side. Nice and relaxed there. Stretching, stretching, and a little bit higher if you want to, reaching, there, and back. Good, chin retracted, and then we'll relax the chin forwards, draw it back. Breathing in, breathing out, chin back. Breathing in, breathing out. Lift the chin up and head forwards, slowly coming up. Breathing in, breathing out. Up and down. Back to the centre, breathing in, breathing out. So jaw stretching up towards the ceiling. Good, and the other side, that opposite shoulder there, lengthening away. Good, breathing in, breathing out. If you want a bit more of a stretch here in the neck, with the other arm, you can take it behind you and slide that arm over, just to get a little bit more of a stretch there. So give that a go if you feel you need that extra stretch there in the neck. Other side, at the arm in, shoulder down. Good, breathing in, breathing out, stretching, and the other side. Good, all right, keep the shoulders down, turn the head to the side. Again, keep that ribcage lifted, chest open, so you get more stretch there, more movement in the neck. Hold it, breathing in, breathing out, and then if you can, just take the head round a little bit further. And from there, roll the head forwards, brush the chin to the chest. Up to the other side, turn the head round without the upper body here, without that opposite shoulder coming forwards. Lift the chest, open up the shoulders, and just take that head round a little bit further. And just working on that flexibility. Nice and slowly breathing in, breathing out. Good, back to the centre. Relax the ear to the shoulder, add your arm in, breathing out, stretching up and across, shoulder down. And the other side, breathing in, breathing out, stretch and lengthen. Good, and then both hands behind the head. Draw that chin back and bring the head forwards. Try not to lose your core activation here. Pushing out a little bit against the bands, knees level. At the second or third toe, core muscles engaged. Bring that head forwards. Breathing in, breathing out. Slowly come back up. So for a little bit of a deeper stretch in the neck, just turn the shoulders and the head to the left. Chin retracted, and then use the arms, elbows. Bring that head forward, so you're just getting a little bit more of a stretch there in the side of the neck. And again, the other side. Excellent. Nice and slowly. Good, come up. All right, arms out to the side, so we can do a little bit of mobility work today. Through our upper body, it's very important to keep the upper body mobile, obviously the whole body mobile, but upper body separately from the lower body for when we do any sort of movement like that. So here, arms out to the side. Remember, squeeze the shoulder blades together, no hunching. Bend the knees a little bit, and then we're going side to side from there. If you find it's uncomfortable on your low back, take the legs a little bit wider. Bend your knees a little bit more, tuck the hips under, so you've got more chance of getting the upper body moving freely there. Stretching. Okay, now again, it's not just reach the arm here. You stretch from the shoulder blade, shoulder and arm, and then the hand. So you're stretching the whole thing. Make sure it's slow, controlled here. Feel the stretch from the spine, reaching. Keep the arms behind you. Breathing in, breathing out. Stretch and lengthen. Stretch and lengthen. Remember to keep the arms back. We're squeezing the shoulder blades together for your posture. Shoulder blade stabilization. Okay, now here, and we're going to rotate. So breathing in, breathing out. So remember, feet, knees and hips facing the front. Just move the chest and the arms will move because you're moving your chest. Try not to bring the arm forward on its own. It's quite difficult to do. So just move the chest Turn the head towards the arm that's coming forwards and back. Breathing in, breathing out, and the other way. Don't let this arm come forwards. Good, breathing in, breathing out. Now we're going to hold it there. So open the arms a little bit more, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and just stretch from there, from the spine, reaching. Good, and back, and the other side. Turn the head towards the arm that's coming forwards. Open up a little bit more and stretch. Good, and back. So we're going to do that again. This time, we're going to turn the head to the back of the room. Again, open up and stretch. Stretch from the spine, reach. Good, and back. It doesn't matter if you haven't got much mobility here, you haven't got much movement. That's why we're doing it, to improve that. Stretch. Good, and relax. Okay, arms out in front. So let's just continue with that shoulder blade, the scapular retraction. So we're going here, breathing in, breathing out, open. Now squeeze the shoulder blades together. Good, and then forwards, open. Open the shoulder blades, breathing in, breathing out, open the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together and bring it back. Opening, retract and stretch. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Good, one more time. Forwards, retract, open, and then just a little pulsing action backwards. Keep the core muscles engaged. There, good, and back. All right, take the arms forward and up. Turn the hands inside out. Legs a little bit wider, keep the knees bent. Breathing in, breathing out, and we're going up and over. Nice and slowly, stretching. Go, breathing in, breathing out, up and over. That's it, good. So if you're just joining me today, we're just focusing a little bit more, slowing it down, a little bit more stretchy today. Mobilization, stretching. Up to you if you want to add. Obviously you can always add more resistance in by adding your bands or your weights, as always. Stretching, up and back. One more time. Up and back. And take the hand behind the head, your back of the arm stretch. Stretching back, slide the hand down. Breathing in, breathing out. Abdominals in. And the other side, keep the chest lifted. Elbows back, arms down. Good, and relax. Okay, we're going into our side lunges. Again, your choice if you want to add in any weights, any bands, but we're just going to take it slowly today, slow it down a little bit, focus more on the stretching and mobilization, certainly at the moment anyway. All right, breathing in, breathing out. So chin back, shoulder blades back and down, sink the hips back and into your lunge here. How low you go is up to you. Okay, so you can just make it a tiny movement here if you want to. You can build up on that flexibility. So take the legs a little bit wider, sink down a little bit lower if you want to, as long as you're keeping your 3 points of connection here. Shoulder blades back and down, chin retracted. If you find this upper back keeps coming forwards, keep the arms slightly behind you here, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Abdominals in, shoulder blades back and down. Nice and slowly. And then you can just take that legs a little bit wider, sink down a little bit lower if you want to. Nice and slowly. Controlled, breathing in, breathing out. All right, and then we're going to hold it in that position. If you want to, take the legs a little bit wider, sink the hips back a little bit more. And turn the feet out here, so turn the toes out, legs out. So we're getting a little bit of a deeper stretch there in your inner thigh. All right, bring the feet back to where they were and then just switch to the other side. You might find you've got one side a little bit more flexible than the other. Turn the feet out if you want to. Sink the hips back, breathing in, breathing out. Keep your upper body there, keep your posture in that position. Good. All the way back up, bring the feet back in a little bit, not too much because we're going to turn to the side to do our hip flexor stretch. And again, same thing here, you can just make it a very small movement like this, or we can make it a bigger lunge step. And again, you can go lower if you want to for a bit more of a stretch. Up to you. All right, so we're activating our hip flexor, breathing in, breathing out. Tip the pelvis under, Stretching up, interlace the fingers if you can, like that. Remember, elbows level with the ears as always. Turn the hands inside out. Now really stretch up through the spine, lengthening through the spine, shoulder blades. Remember, the stretch here comes from your upper back, from the shoulder blades, rather than the tops of the shoulders. Breathing in, breathing out, stretch up. Draw the abdominals in, tip the pelvis under, really activate your hip flexors. Now from that position, breathe in, breathe out, stretch it up and over to the side. Draw the abdominals in, tip the pelvis under and back. Other side, breathing in, up and over, tip the pelvis under, stretch. Good, and then back and up. Lift the chest up, stretch on the spine and take the chest up and back a little bit, but draw the abdominals in, tip the pelvis under and stretch. And hopefully you're going to get that stretch going all the way through the core there. All right, we'll switch to the other side. If you're very wobbly with any of this, of course you can always hold on to a chair or hold on to the wall. But it's a good balance exercise as well. All right, breathing in, breathing out, tip the pelvis forward into our hip flexor stretch. Elbows level with the ears, stretching up, turn the hands inside out. Stretch up from your shoulder blades, from your spine. No hunching here. Breathing in, breathing out, and stretch up over to the side. Keep the elbows level with the ears, stretching up from the rib cage, from the shoulder blades. No hunching, other side. Good, and back. Stretching up and back. Abdominals in, reaching up, tip the pelvis under, and stretching up all the way through the core. Fantastic. Okay, front of your thigh stretch. Knees level, breathing in, breathing out, tip the pelvis under, heel into the hip if you can. And of course, take the hand away. If you can balance, either hold your ear or hold the foot with both hands. Tip the pelvis under. That's it. And while we're here, I think we'll do our balance exercise. So take one arm up in the air, keep the elbow level with the ear, and then we're coming forwards. Remember, we're leading with the chest. Draw the abdominals in and back. Breathing in, breathing out. Keep the elbow level with the ear, chin retracted. Lead with the chest, abdominals in. And again, of course, you can come forwards a little bit further with this. It's a good balance exercise, as you can see. I'm trying to speak and think what I'm doing at the same time. Breathing in, breathing out. Abdominals in, lead with the chest, forwards and back. Again, you can come down a bit lower if you want to, and back. But try and make sure the arm doesn't come forwards. So you're leading with the chest, chin retracted, abdominals in. There. Good, and back. All right, swap sides. Works that leg that you're standing on as well. Okay, change legs. So positioning, knees level, breathing in, breathing out. Tip the pelvis under, heel in towards the hip. Hold the foot with both hands if you can balance. Remember, if you can't, you can always keep holding the wall or hold your ear like this, up to you. And as I said, we'll do our balance exercise today. So take the hand up in the air if you can, elbow level with the ears, breathing in, breathing out. Draw the abdominals in. And we're going to lean forwards, come forwards. I don't like to use the word lean because we're not leaning like that. We're bending forwards if you like, or just reaching forwards, leading with the chest. And then back again, breathing in, breathing out. Forwards and back. Keep the elbow level with the ear, chin retracted. Just leaning forwards, moving with the chest. There. Abdominals in. Again, you're working the leg you're standing on as well. Working for your balance, your posture here. Breathing in, breathing out, coming forwards, abdominals in. Good, and back. Great, fantastic. Okay, so we're going to go into our squatting section. So we're just going to do some basic slow squats today, maybe a little bit deeper if you want to. Again, you can use your bands, your weights if you want to. I'm just having a day off today of weights after, if you joined me yesterday for the plank on the floor one with the arms, that was really, really hard on the arms and the core. So I'm having a day today without weights. Okay, so breathing in, breathing out, abdominals in. Remember, sink the hips back. Have a look at your knees. Make sure the knees and the thighs do not move at all. Hinge the hips back, there, and then coming up again. All right, breathing in, breathing out. So I just add the arms in here. Weights, not weights, up to you. Keep the shoulder blades back and down. There, and come up. So how it goes, it's easier if you breathe in as you go down and breathe out as you come back up. As you know, it's Pilates, so we're trying to keep the abdominals in all the time. So if you can, breathe in to start, breathe out, coming down, and then breathe in again, breathe out as you come back up. Okay, so nice and slowly, I want you to make the squats, if you can, a little bit deeper. So go down a little bit lower. Make sure the knees don't come forwards like that. Hinge back and coming up. Shoulder blades back and down. Make sure it's comfortable on your lower back. Breathing in, breathing out. Squeeze the buttock muscles, heels into the mat as you come back up. And here we go, there. Nice and slowly. So the slow part is when you come back up. Squeezing, coming back up. That's it. Breathing in, breathing out, breathe in again. And squeeze. Buttock muscles, heels into the floor. And squeeze. If you're using the activation band and you want to work a bit harder, you can bring it down a little bit lower here, and you really will be activating obviously more of your core and more of your legs. And of course, using the activation band is brilliant because it strengthens the muscles around the knees and around the hips as well. So not only works your glutes, your muscles, but it works on a strengthening level as well. Strengthening hips, knees, back. That's it. Breathing in, breathing out. All right, we're going to hold it there. And we're just going to do a little pulsing action. Now, as you're pulsing here, no bouncing. It's a pulse. So you push your heels into the floor as you come up, squeezing the buttock muscles. Turn those legs out a little bit. So you're working the legs there. So nice and slowly. Slower sometimes works better. Good. All right, now relax. Well done. Good. All right, back to the centre. Can bring my band back up again a little bit. I'm going to finish off with our deep stretches for our arms. So right over left. Push the elbows away. Open the shoulder blades like this. Bring the elbows down and then stretching up. Breathing in as you lower. Breathing out. And then push the elbows away. Extend the forearms further forwards. And then we're going to change sides, left over right, push the elbows away, like this, lower, breathing in, breathing out, stretching up, draw the abdominals in, remember, that's it, back to the centre, elbows away and extend the forearms further forwards. Brilliant. Okay, take the arms behind you, interlace the fingers if you can, open the chest, shoulders down and stretching up behind you. And relax, breathing in, breathing out, stretch. Good, and relax. Okay, time to take your shoes off if you want to. And we're going to get down onto the floor. As always, looking at your own level. Have a drink of water, of course. Keep hydrated. Great. Okay, so into our deeper stretches first. Check your posture, check your alignment, neutral spine position. Make sure the knees aren't rolling in. Push out against your bands, up onto the balls of the feet. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Draw the abdominals in. Sink the hips back, rolling down one vertebra at a time. So relaxing the upper body first of all. And then if you can reach the floor, hands onto the floor. If you can't quite reach yet, don't worry, hold on to the legs somewhere. But your alignment is important, so make sure you're not letting the feet roll out or in. Spread the toes out. Okay, bend the knees a little bit, knees level with second or third toe. Breathing in, breathing out. Draw the abdominals in. Push those hips back. Feel that stretch in the back of the legs. So this is back of the calves, back of the thighs. Buttock muscles, lower back as well. Bend and straighten, breathing in, breathing out. Good, you should find your hands getting a bit closer towards the mat. All right, hold it in that position and then bend one knee, straighten the other leg a little bit more without coming back up each time. Hold it there, breathing in, breathing out. So you're just increasing that flexibility, alternating. Great, turn the toes inwards. Okay, bend the knees, straighten the legs, draw the abdominals in. Hold it for a few seconds. Bend, straighten. Okay, and then alternate. Bend one, straighten the other. That's it. And then you're going to turn the feet out the other way. Bend the knees, straighten the legs. Again, your knee alignment's important here. Bend the knees, level with second or third toe. Breathing out, straighten the legs, hinge the hips back, draw the abdominals in, of course. Breathing in, breathing out. Hold that stretch, and from there, bend one knee, straighten the other leg. So you're getting more of a stretch there, back of the legs. That's it. All right, bring the feet back to the centre. Take the left leg out in front of you. Sink the hips back, draw the abdominals in. Hold the foot, stretch it back, and turn the foot inwards and outwards. And then the other one. Stretch the toes back, turn the foot inwards and outwards. Good. All right, walk the hands forward now onto your mat, and then we're going to go into our downward dog stretch. As always, you can always bring your knees down onto the mat. Remember, if it's too much, first of all, just focus on this lengthening of the spine, stretching out the backs of the legs as well. So stretch the arms back away from the hands, shoulders back away from the arms, and then draw the shoulder blades back and down, hips up in the air so you're really extending through the spine. Try and get your heels down towards the mat. Don't worry if they don't reach. Come up onto the toes and then stretch back down. Breathing in as you come up. So really working the feet, the ankles, the calves here. Breathing in, breathing out, and then alternating. Bend one, straighten the other. Try and get that heel down towards the mat. There. And there. And what we're going to do, we're going to do a single calf stretch. So take the left foot in a little bit, hook the right foot behind the left, and then you're going to continue with that movement up onto the ball of the foot, stretch the heel back down. This is really good for your feet, your ankles. Your calves, obviously you're working one separately from the other, so it's a little bit more challenging. Really give it a go to try and exercise the feet. Arches of the feet, this works. Ankles, toes, up and down. And back. All right, swap legs. So bring the right foot in, hook the left foot behind the right, and then come up onto the ball of the foot and then stretching back. Not forgetting you're stretching your back here as well, shoulder blades back and down. Up onto the ball of the foot and back down. So working the feet, ankles, the calves here as well. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. All right, so feet hip distance apart. And now we're coming forwards into our plank. I'm just going to get my grips here. That's breathing in, breathing out. Draw the abdominals in. Bring the weight forwards. Remember, how far forwards you come is up to you. If you're not quite strong enough yet in your upper body, you can stop about this position. You don't have to bring the head any further forwards. If you feel you're strong enough, you can bring that head, bring the arms a little bit further in. You can bring that head forwards there. Don't let the hips drop down. Pretty much shoulders and hips level. Breathing in, breathing out, coming in. Draw those abdominals in, and then focus on that stretching, on the lengthening. Good, and forwards and back. There we go. Breathing in, breathing out. So what we're going to do from here, again, if it's too much, remember, do bring the knees onto the mat. So you're going to take one leg out behind you, stretching back, and then coming forwards into your plank from that position, and change legs. If it's too much with the activation bands, you can always bring it up a little bit higher, take it off. Okay, so here we go. Breathing in, left leg up, stretch it back, abdominals in, then come forwards into your plank. Swap legs. If you can do more on one leg, you can. So plank position, leg up, into your downward dog stretch, stretching abdominals in, come forwards. Good, maybe another one. Stretching up and back, come forwards. And now the other leg. There, stretching back, lift that leg up and down, back. Good, and down. And then hold it a little bit there. And just take the right leg out then the left leg out and bring it in and back. Left leg, right leg, in, back, right leg, left leg. So just do that, core muscles engaged, swapping the lead leg each time. Good. Okay, and relax. All right, sit back on your heels, arms stretched out in front of you. Nice deep breath in and out. Bring the arms down by your side. Relaxing with the head onto the mat. If you can, breathing in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. And relaxing your back, relaxing your arms. Come back up. Into your cat stretch, rounding the shoulders. And relaxing, breathing in, breathing out. Stretching, rounding. Good, okay, so we'll just do a couple of our Superman exercise, breathing in, breathing out. Slide the leg away, other arm. And today just focus on lengthening, stretching. Remember, draw the abdominals in and back nice and slowly. Remember, this exercise is great. It does work the whole body. It's one of those exercises that looks really easy. And it is quite easy, but you do work. It's very effective. Remember, you're working one side of the body separately from the other. You're challenging your core here. And you're working your shoulders, funnily enough. You don't think you are, but you are. Shoulders and arms. You can always add the light weights in here if you want to. Stretching and lengthening. There. And back. Breathing in, breathing out. Stretch and lengthen. And back. Okay, this time, stretch. Take the arm and leg out to the side. And back. There. And then to the floor. And up again. Breathing in, breathing out, and then knee to elbow, stretching in and out. Good, and then we'll just do that on the other side. Stretch and lengthen, arm and leg out to the side and back. Breathing in, breathing out, abdominals in, hand to the floor and up. Breathing in, breathing out, and stretch, and then knee to the elbow. There, in and out. Okay, and change sides again. And this time we're just going to work on our balance again. So try and hold this position. Try and find your sort of balance point here. And the challenge is to take the other foot off the floor and keep your balance. It's quite a challenge, but you can feel the whole body shaking as it works deep stabilising muscles. So give it a go. Other leg, try and find that balance point, abdominals in, and then try and take the foot off the mat. It's so quite difficult if you're trying to, that's it, trying to talk at the same time. Okay, fantastic. All right, stretch back again into that child's pose stretch if you want to, relaxing your back. I'll just take the arms out in front to stretch out the arms here. Good, up on all fours, and we're just going to go into our eye of the needle stretch. Great stretch for the upper body, and also again works on that mobility. So have the hands a little bit further out in front of you. That's it, and then take the right arm up. So working on this mobility here, breathing in, breathing out. Back of the hand touches the floor. Slide the arm through. Now relax your hips back as far as it's comfortable for you. Slide the arm through, and if you can, bring the head down towards the mat. Slide that arm through a little bit more to get that good stretch there in the shoulder and the shoulder blade. And then just for a little bit more of a stretch, turn the head the other way, breathe in, breathe out, and then slide the arm through a little bit more. Good. All right, same thing the other side. The left arm up. Okay, lift the chest up, breathing in, breathing out. Slide the arm through, look through the gap, sink the hips back down. Head onto the mat if you can. Slide the arm through a little bit more, breathing in, breathing out, and turn the head the other way. Good, fantastic. Great, okay, rolling over. We're going to go into our rolling down. Again, as I said today, I'm just doing it very slowly, stretching. By all means, add in your weights or your exercise bands if you want to. Again, you can add the ball in here like I'm doing, add a little bit of core conditioning there. Breathing in, breathing out, abdominals in. Now make sure the activation band is supporting you. Sometimes I like to bring my band down a little bit so it supports the knees and the hips a little bit more and the lower back. So breathing in, breathing out, of course just going down as far as it's comfortable for you. Coming up, breathing in, breathing out. Slowly going up, squeeze the bicep muscles as you come back up and push out against your activation band. Breathing in, breathing out. Try not to let the knees roll in. You need to have this tension here so it's working your core. And coming up. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to add our roll down into our shoulder bridge. There, rolling back down and then slowly coming back up. Now if you can't get all the way down, what I want you to do is just to have your hands here on the floor and then it'll help you. Breathing in, breathing out, rolling down. So if you can't roll all the way down, hands on the floor. Okay, and then from here you can go into your shoulder bridge. Take the arms back, slowly roll that spine back down. Coming back up, and again if you find it difficult, hands on the floor to help you. Come back up to support you. Okay, so work at your own level, slow and stretchy, opening up that spine, reaching up, keep it there, bring the feet in a little bit, breathing in, breathing out, shoulder bridge, curling up, push the hips up until you get a stretch here in the front of the thigh. Don't make the mistake of overarching the back here. Keep the arms there if you can, rolling that spine one vertebra at a time into the floor. And coming back up again, remember if you can't get back up, just keep the hands on the mat to help you. Okay, here we go, breathing in, breathing out. Taking it back, bring the feet in into your shoulder bridge, there, and slowly rolling down. And slowly coming back up, bringing the hands down if you want to, adding that in, there, feet in, curling up, really stretching out that spine, lengthening, stretch the arms up the other way as you're rolling down, and slowly coming back up. And again, breathing in, breathing out, rolling down. Bring the feet in, curling up, big stretch up, good. And coming back up. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to go down into our opposite arm and opposite leg. Again, nice and slow, stretching, focusing on lengthening through the spine. Neutral spine position, level pelvis, arms up in the air, breathing in, breathing out. Close that rib cage, opposite arm and opposite leg. Check this knee here isn't rolling in. Still you've got your activation band, or even if you haven't, make sure you're not bringing the knee in. It's particularly good if you've got the activation band, breathing in, breathing out, because you've got to push out a little bit here so you're working a little bit harder. Go, breathing in, breathing out. Stretch and lengthen through the spine. Press that lower back towards the mat to stop it arching. Point the toe, flex the foot, stretch the arm back from the shoulder blade. Breathing in, breathing out, lengthen and back. That's it. You'll work at your own level. Remember level one, you can always keep the leg on the mat, keep the foot on the mat. You're sliding the foot away. Like that, keep it on the mat. And then next level, you just take it off. That's it, breathing in, breathing out. Work at your own level, focusing again on the basics today. Both arms back, big stretching up through the spine, point the toe, flex the foot. Breathing in, breathing out, lengthening. There. Now we can open the arms out to the side. That's it there, again. Stretching those arms out, lengthening. Good. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're just going to add in some abdominal curls. Again, of course, option, you don't have to add the abdominal curls if you don't want to. Hands behind the head, cross the hands behind. Remember, lead with the chest and back. So breathing in, breathing out. So we're going to add that in to when we do that leg slide. Okay, so first of all, you can slide the foot along the mat. See how you go with that. That's it, curling up. Make sure you're not pulling up with the neck. Relax the head back into the hands. And then the leg can just come off the floor a little bit. You're curling up to the center, breathing in, breathing out. Core muscles in. Point the toe, flex the foot. Good, breathing in, breathing out. Draw those abdominals in. Breathe in, breathing out. Good. Okay, then we're going diagonally. So you're curling across to the knee that's still in the air. Focusing, lengthen, stretching. Again, working at your own level here. So this is really our basic level here. And then we can come up into our tabletop. So first of all, curling up and back. Breathing in, breathing out. Lead with the chest, draw the abdominals in and back. Breathing in, breathing out. And then diagonally curling across, making sure the hips stay into the mat. Opposite shoulder to knee. Breathing in, breathing out. Squeeze the buttock muscle on the side you're lifting. That's it. See how you go with that. Okay, then we're going to add that together. So we're going to curl across to the left, little pulse, one to the center, nice and slowly, one to the right, and then roll back down. Breathing in, breathing out. Abdominals curl the other way, little pulse to the right, don't roll back down, little pulse to the center, little pulse to the other side, and then back. Okay, breathing in, breathing out, curling up. So it's pulse, pulse center, draw the abdominals in, pulse back, and down other side, pulse, 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 and back. Now, so if you want to take that a little bit to another level, both legs up in the air. You can always cross the feet if you want to. And we're going the same. It's a little bit more challenging. Pulse, 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 and back, and pulse, 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 and back. So this time we're going pulse, 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 hold it there, pulse, 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 pulse. So we're not going back each time, and then we're going to hold it one side. Take the right hand away, and then little pulsing action further, reaching with the chest, draw the abdominals in. And again, if you want a little bit more going on in that leg, or just stretch the leg up towards the ceiling. So as you pulse, point the toe, flex the foot, draw the abdominals in, there, and then same thing the other side. Right leg up, pulsing, point, flex, stretch the leg up towards the ceiling as you curl across. Again, feeling those muscles on the oblique, side working, and then back to the center. Curling up, so same thing here with the hands behind the head or with the arms. So you're pulsing, draw the abdominals in, point the toes, flex the feet, nice and slowly, stretch the legs up as you're doing the pulse. If it's too much on the neck, hands behind the head, draw the abdominals in. Good, and relax. Fantastic. All right, knees into the chest. And I'm going to circle the hips round. One way and the other way. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. All right, so we're going into our spine stretch. So make sure you've got plenty of room. Just going to bring the mat out a little bit like this. That's it. So arms out to the side. Knees level. Where's the ball? There we go. Breathing in, breathing out. So stretch those arms out. Keep the shoulder blades pressed into the mat. And roll the hips one way. Head goes the other way. Good, and back. Breathing in, breathing out. Other way around. Other side. Good, breathing in, breathing out. Nice and slowly, got that stretch in the spine. Remember, only take the legs right the way over like this, as long as keeping the shoulder blade pressed to the floor. If you find the shoulder and the arm coming off Just don't go over quite so far. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. All right, roll over onto your side. I'm just going to finish off with my special buttock exercise, which I know you all love. So rest your head on your arm. The bottom leg is relaxed, top leg is out. Lumbar spine is lengthened, 3 points of connection, and you're just lifting that leg up and down. Breathing in as you lower, breathing out as you lift. Draw the abdominals in. Make sure it's comfortable on your lower back. If you find it pulling there on the back, it's sort of overarching, bring the front leg a little bit further forwards. Again, it'll take that pressure off. Okay. Point the toe, flex the foot, lengthen that leg, stretch, draw the abdominals in. Okay, so this is the gluteus maximus. So we're working the bigger of the buttock muscles here. So what we're going to try and do, and we're going to activate the deeper buttock muscles. So how do we do that? Okay, first of all, we turn the leg outwards. So you're leading with your toes. You're lifting the leg up, leading with the toes, without the hip rolling back. And as you do that, you'll find it activates some deeper buttock muscles here. Okay, breathing in as you lower, breathing out as you lift. If you find you can't lift the leg very high with the band, do bring it up a little bit higher. This is the tighter one, so that's it. Foot flexed, leg turned out, and you should be feeling a deeper buttock muscle here. All right, turn the foot downwards, so the toe is pointing towards the floor, and now you're leading the movement with the heel. Breathing in as you lower, breathing out as you lift, still lengthening that leg, draw the abdominals in. And again, you should be really hitting those deep buttock muscles, gluteus medius and minimus they're called, which are quite difficult to find, and we don't normally activate them particularly with general movement. Good, and relax. Okay, did you feel that? Okay, well, we've got to do it on the other side. So roll over, rest your head on your arm with a ball or cushion. Up to you, both legs straight out, but the bottom leg is doing nothing. So stretch the leg out, abdominals in, lumbar spine lengthened, lifting the leg up and down. Of course, if it's uncomfortable, do bring that leg slightly forwards, make sure it's not compromising on your lower back. Breathing in as you lower, breathing out as you lift. Point the toe, flex the foot, so this is our gluteus maximus. That's it. Adjust the band accordingly. The good thing about using the band here, you don't have to do many of these for you to start feeling it in the buttock muscle. That's it. All right, we're going to turn the leg outwards so the toe is pointing towards the ceiling. Try not to let the hips roll back, and we're lifting that leg up and down. Breathing in as you lower, breathing out, abdominals in as you lift. So filling it in deep in the buttock muscles, gluteus minimus, gluteus medius. Okay, I want you to turn the foot down towards the floor, and now you're lifting with the heel. Breathing in as you lower, breathing out as you lift. Okay, this is quite excruciating, actually. You really feel it working. Don't overdo it. Build up gradually. Good. Whew. Okay, well done, and relax. All right, roll back over. Take your activation band off if you've got it on. And then bring the knees into the chest. Hands in between the legs, grab your ankles, draw the feet in towards you. Turn the knees out to the side, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Good. All right, and feet back down. Okay, we're going to go into our low back stretch. I'm just going to put the relaxing music on. So just give me a second. Have a bit of water. Okay, so into our low back stretch first. Okay, so big stretch up. Point the toes, flex the feet, lengthen through the whole of the body, stretch from the shoulder blades, chin tucked in, And bring the left knee in towards the chest. Draw the leg in. Press your lower back into the mat. Stretching, point the toes, flex the feet. Bring the leg in. Press your lower back into the mat. Curl up if you want to. And we're holding it for a good 10 seconds. And again, this is a stretch for your lower back. If you've got any tightness in the lower back, it's a great exercise to do at any time you feel that tension. Last one. Good. Okay, so into our final stretches. Grab your activation band, or grab your stretchy band. Wrap it around the end of your left foot, right leg out along the mat, point the toes, flex the feet. Stretch the toes back, bring the leg back a little bit further. And just work on that flexibility. Point and flex. Good. Hold the foot in that flex position and turn the leg inwards and outwards to get that stretch deeper there in the muscle muscles back of the legs. Hold the band in one hand, take the left leg over to the right, foot flexed, and move that leg forwards and backwards. Good. Bring the leg back. Flexed, take the leg out, left leg out to the left, turn the leg outwards so you get that inner thigh stretch there. Foot flexed still, move that leg forwards and backwards. Good. Alright, change legs. Good. Point the toes, flex the feet, draw that leg back a little bit further. Breathing in, breathing out. Increase that stretch, increase the resistance with the band. If you want to, work at your own level. And then turn the leg inwards and outwards with the foot flexed. That's it. Alright, take the right leg now over to your left. Keep the foot flexed. That deeper stretch. Good, and move the leg forwards and backwards. Alright, bring the leg back, swap hands, take the right leg out. The right foot flexed, move that leg forwards and backwards. Great. Alright, take the band away into your hip stretch. Left foot on the bent right knee. Turn the leg out so you feel stretch in the hip. Level pelvis, neutral spine position. Right, deeper stretch here if you need to. Bringing the leg off the floor. Good, and then the other one. Alright, so finally into relaxation. So you can stay in this position. You can roll over into our child's pose stretch. Knees bent, legs straight, knees apart, up to you. Just find a position you can relax in. Arms by your side, back across your chest, whatever feels comfortable for you. Okay, so start off by relaxing the neck. Relax the shoulders, no tension in the arms, in the hands, tense and relax. Good. Relax your back. Relax your legs. Okay, so all the muscles relax now, let everything sink into the mat, no tension anywhere. And then focus on your Pilates breathing, so deep breath in through the nose. Rib cage expanding sideways, holding it for a few seconds, closing that rib cage, breathing out, long slow breath out through the mouth. Again, holding it for a few seconds. And repeat that sequence in your own time. Deep breaths in through the nose, long slow breaths out through the mouth. Focus on the rise and fall of the rib cage. And work on holding the breaths a little bit longer, so your body goes into a state of relaxation as your breathing slows down. going to slowly come back up, and you can stay down a bit longer if you want to. It's up to you. Roll over. Good, and into your cat stretch again, breathing in, breathing out. Draw the abdominals in, close that rib cage, open the shoulder blades. Breathing in, breathing out. Lift the chest, lengthen through the spine. Draw the abdominals in, shoulder blades back and down. Rounding. No overarching the back or the neck here. Concentrate on lengthening through the spine. All right, downward dog stretch. Stretch back, stretch arms. Stretch the heels back down, hips up in the air, shoulder blades back and down. Feel the stretch in the spine, in the legs, and then alternate. Bend and straighten. Walk the hands back up towards the feet. And slowly roll up. Draw the abdominals in. All the way back up to the start position. Fantastic. All right, relax the arms. Think about your posture again. 3 points of connection, neutral spine position. Rolling the shoulders forwards, up, back and down. And then breathing in, arms back and up, stretching up. From the shoulder blades, cross the hands behind the head, chin retracted. And bring the head forward, chin to the chest. Slowly coming back up. Good, thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that. So we just did a more slow, controlled session today, focusing a little bit more on stretching, doing all the Pilates basics, but slow and controlled, using no props really, no weights or stretchy band, but you can always add that in if you want to. All right, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you soon.